Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear student. Welcome to my YouTube channel Learn with Azam. Today we will discuss about new syllabus Physics SST2 unit number 11. Unit number 11 is the chapter of sound. So we will discuss about conceptual questions according to SLO base or Fbise requirement. Today we will discuss that short question, question number 1 to 5 in part 1. Remaining short question, inshallah, we will discuss in further videos. So let's start the lesson of today as a conceptual question. In question number 1, given statement, why the sound produced by a simple pendulum is not heard. So this is the very simple answer of this question. The wave produced by a simple pendulum is not heard because the frequency of these waves is less than 20 Hz and the membranes of human ear can only detect those sounds whose frequency is greater than 20 Hz and below than 20,000 Hz. So the frequency of wave produced by the simple pendulum is less than 20 Hz. That is why we cannot hear such a sound of low frequency. So we explain this answer. So simply we can say that we cannot hear the sound of simple pendulum because we cannot hear the sound produced due to the vibration of second pendulum because the frequency of the sound produced due to the vibration of second pendulum is zero point 0.5 Hz. So this is the reason which is the infrasonic and human ear cannot in a sonic range. So human ear sonic range is frequency of range 20 Hz to 20 kilohertz. This is the reason we cannot hear the sound of this range of frequency. Now, in question number 2, given statement, if a ringing bicycle bell hold tightly by hand, it stops producing sound. Why? So, this is the answer of this question. When a body vibrates, sound is produced due to its vibration. So, if we have the ringing bell of the bicycle is held tightly by hand, it stops producing sound because its vibration dies out, and as a result, bell will produce no sound because sound produced due to the vibration in an object. Now explain this question. We can say that sound travels in the form of wave. So the wave travels in the form of vibration. These vibrations pass energy from one particle of the medium to other particle. So here sometimes external force are required to produce the vibration of a medium. This is the reason when we move the bicycle bell, it produces the sound. But when we hold the bicycle bell tightly, it stops producing the vibration. Hence, we cannot hear a sound. This is the reason the bell is ringing, but when hold tightly, it stops producing the sound from one medium to other medium. Now, in question number 3, why is the intensity of echo less than the original sound? So, we can answer of this question, the intensity of echo less than the original sound because intensity decreases with the distance. Intensity of sound is inversely proportional to distance. When distance is increases, then intensity of sound is decreases. So here we can say that the intensity of an echo less than the original sound because intensity decreases with distance and sound has traveled from the source to reflecting source and back. When the sound strikes the wall, it imports some energy, its energy to the wall. Thus the reflected wave poses lost energy and become less intense. So therefore the intensity of an echo is less intense than the original sound. So we have say that a very simplest answer what is the considering impedance matching etc would be that a sound wave, a wave of air compression passes through the air given the inflection transfer there are losses in their energy. So, a criteria for echoes is that should be properly separated and distance from actual sound. So, distance between the source and the reflecting source should be at least need to 17 meters. So this is the reason at such large distance you can imagine that loss would be considerable. My rough calculation suggestion of loss about 24 decibel in the free field condition. Now we can say that this collide with the loss that would occur when the sound wave reflects off the reflecting surface causes the sound eventually reach of your ear and echo become quieter than the original sound. Now in question number 4, given statement in which medium of air or water an echo heard sooner why? So an echo is heard sooner in water as compared to air because the speed of sound depends upon the elasticity of a medium. So the more elasticity of a medium is greater will be the speed of sound and vice versa. So the water is more elastic than air. This is the reason the sound will travel faster in water. That is why we hear an echo of sooner in water as compared to an air. Today we will discuss the last question of today's lesson why sound cannot be heard on moon. So sound wave or longitudinal wave which need a material of medium for their propagation. In moon atmosphere, there is no material of medium. That is why sound cannot travel and cannot be heard on moon. So, sound is a mechanical wave. So, in this form, which need a vibration of molecules to propagate from one place to another place. It requires a medium just like water, steel, air or etc. to propagate. Its simple term, it just required a particles, atoms, molecules that are touching one to each other. So we can say that their moon has no atmosphere like Earth. So it is open in a space and space is mostly vacuum. This is the reason thus there is nothing to vibrate there and hence we cannot hear any sound on the moon.